Hi, welcome to Soul Talk English. I'm really glad you're here today. Take a calm breath and relax now. This is a safe space for learning. You don't need to feel any pressure. You don't need to rush anything here. Just listen and stay with me calmly. Let me ask you something very real, something I know you've felt before. Have you ever learned a new word, written it down in your notebook, practiced it a few times quietly, and felt really good about it first? You thought, yes, I know this now. You felt confident, ready to use it. But then, when you tried to speak, when you actually needed that word, it just disappeared completely, right? You knew you learned it yesterday. You remembered writing it down clearly. But in that speaking moment, nothing. Your mind just went totally blank. You felt confused, frustrated too. You stood there searching in your mind, but the word was hiding somewhere deep. And you thought, why can't I remember? Why does this keep happening to me? If this sounds familiar to you, if you've felt this frustration before, then this lesson is made for you. Because this happens every single day to thousands of English learners worldwide. You're not the only one feeling this. You're not alone in this struggle. So many learners do the same things. They study new words every morning. They watch English videos at night. They write everything down carefully. They practice grammar rules seriously. They feel like they're improving slowly. But when it's time to speak clearly, when someone asks them a question fast, the words just vanish from their mind. It's like the words were never there. And it hurts. It really does hurt. It makes you feel slow or stuck inside. It makes you doubt yourself very deeply. It makes you question your own ability. Sometimes you even think like this: maybe I'm just not smart enough here. Maybe my memory is weak or broken. Maybe English is too hard for me. Maybe I should just give up now. But I want to stop you right there. I want to tell you something important. This problem has absolutely nothing to do with how smart you really are. It has nothing to do with talent. It's not about your memory at all. It's not about studying harder either. This happens because of something else, something nobody talks about enough, something hidden in the way we learn. And today, I'm going to explain it. I'll explain it in very simple words. No complicated grammar terms at all. No confusing technical language here. No pressure, no judgment, nothing. Just honest, calm, clear explanation. Because you deserve to understand this. You deserve to know the real reason. You deserve to learn without any fear. And I promise you something today. By the end of this lesson together, you will feel lighter and much calmer. You'll understand why this happens fully. You'll know it's not your fault at all. You'll know exactly what to do next, and you'll practice in a better way. This problem is not about studying more. This is about learning more wisely now. So here's what I want you to know. Forgetting words while you speak fast is normal, common, and totally fixable. It doesn't mean you're a bad learner. It doesn't mean you're failing at all. You are not failing. You're learning. Your brain is working in its own way. It's doing exactly what brains do. It just needs a little more support. It needs a different kind of practice, and I'm here to give you that today. I'm here to walk with you through this. So stay with me through this lesson. Listen without any worry or pressure. Don't try to remember everything I say. Just listen, just understand gently. We'll walk through this together calmly. You're not alone in this struggle now. Thousands of learners feel the same way. And you're already on the right path. You're here, you're trying, you care. That's already more than enough today. Let's begin with kindness and care. So why do words disappear so fast? Let's talk about the real reasons now. And I want you to listen without blame. Don't blame yourself while I explain this, because none of this is your fault. It's just how most people learn wrongly. The first big reason is this one. Most learners try to learn too much. They open their notebook every day and they write 10, 20, 30, sometimes even 40 words.
they feel productive, they feel busy. But here's the truth about your brain. Your brain can't hold that much at once. It's not designed to remember everything. When you learn too many words quickly, your mind gets overloaded and confused. It's like trying to carry too much water in your hands without any container. You try to hold it, but it spills. Some water stays, but most is lost. Your brain works exactly the same way. It can only hold a few things clearly. The rest just fades away very quickly.
So learning more doesn't mean remembering more. Sometimes learning less means remembering better. Another big reason is this one here. You learn words, but don't use them. You read them in your textbook silently. You write them down in your notebook. You might even say them once or twice, but then you never use them again. You never put them in real sentences. You never speak them in real situations. Words need to be used to stay alive. If they stay only in your notebook, if they never come out of your mouth, they will fade away very, very quickly. Your brain forgets things it doesn't use. This is just how memory works naturally. Think about it in your own language too. There are words you learned years ago, but you never use them anymore, right? And now you might even forget them. The same thing happens in English too. Now, let's talk about pressure also. This is a very important reason here. When you try to speak in English, especially with other people around, you feel fear, deep fear of mistakes. You worry about sounding stupid or wrong. You worry people might judge you harshly. You compare yourself to fluent speakers. You think, they speak so smoothly always. Why can't I speak like that too? And this fear creates a huge problem. It blocks your memory in that moment. Your brain goes into protection mode fast. It tries to keep you safe from danger, and it sees speaking mistakes as danger. So it shuts down your memory access. Even words you know very, very well can disappear completely under pressure. You know the word, but can't recall it. It's trapped behind your nervousness now. It's hiding somewhere deep in your mind. And the more you try to force it out, the more your brain locks it away. This happens to everyone at some point. Fear makes your mind go totally blank. It's not your fault, it's just fear. There's one more thinking habit too, and this one is very common for learners. Many people translate in their head first. They think in their first language, then they search for English words inside. They build the sentence in their language, then try to convert it word by word. But this takes a lot of time and energy. And while you're searching inside quietly, while you're translating in your head, the conversation moves ahead of you fast. Other people keep talking and moving on. You lose your chance to speak clearly. You feel slow, stuck, and very unsure. You feel left behind in the conversation, and this makes you even more nervous. So the cycle just continues and continues. But here's the truth I want to share. Forgetting words is completely normal. It happens in all languages we learn. It even happens in our own language. Have you ever forgotten a simple word in your own language while speaking? Of course you have. Everyone has. So why do you expect perfection in English? Your brain is not broken or weak at all. It's not failing you in any way. It's just working in its natural way. It forgets things it doesn't use often. It remembers things it repeats again. This is how memory works for everyone. So stop blaming yourself right now. Stop thinking you're not good enough. Stop comparing yourself to others harshly. You are learning, and that's enough. The problem is not inside your brain. The problem is not your intelligence level. The problem is in the learning method. The problem is in the way you practice. And methods can be changed very easily. You don't need a better brain for this. You just need a better practice method. And that's exactly what we'll learn today. Let's move forward with less pressure now. Let's understand how memory really works. Let me explain how memory works simply. I want to use an example you'll understand. Think about a road in your neighborhood, maybe a small path between two streets. If people walk on it every single day, if children play there every afternoon, if neighbors use it again and again, that path stays clear, easy to follow. The ground is packed down and visible. You can walk on it without any problem. But what happens if nobody uses it?
What happens if people stop walking there? Slowly, grass starts growing on it. Dust and leaves start covering it too. After some weeks, it becomes unclear. After some months, it's hard to see. The road is still there underneath, the path hasn't disappeared completely, but it becomes harder to find clearly. You might even forget it was there. Words in your mind work exactly this way. When you use a word again and again, when you speak it in different sentences, when you hear it in different contexts, your brain keeps that path very clear. The connection is strong and fast. You can find the word anytime. It comes to your mouth without effort. But when you learn a word just once, when you write it down one time only and never use it in real situations, that path becomes covered and unclear. Your brain still has the word inside, somewhere deep in your memory storage, but it can't reach it quickly anymore. The connection is weak and covered up. This is not forgetting the word completely. This is just the memory getting weaker.
Use the word in a way you'd actually speak. For example, if your word is tired, don't write "the employee was tired." Write "I feel tired after work today." Make it personal. Make it real for you. Now, say each sentence out loud, slowly. This is absolutely critical for learning. Don't just think it in your head silently. Don't just read it with your eyes only. Actually speak it, hear your own voice, move your mouth, use your tongue clearly. Let the sound come out into the air. This is very, very important for memory. Your brain remembers what you speak aloud much better than what you just read. Speaking creates a stronger memory path. It uses more parts of your brain together. So speak those sentences 3 times today. Say them once in the morning time, say them once in the afternoon time, say them once at night before sleeping. Just 3 times. That's enough for now. You don't need to force it or rush. You don't need to repeat 50 times. Just 3 times with full attention. Let the words sit in your mind gently. Let them become familiar to your mouth. Here's the second step you should follow. Listen to those words in real context. This means don't just learn words alone. Hear them being used by other people. Find a short video or audio clip online where someone uses those words naturally. It could be a YouTube video snippet. It could be a podcast short section. It could be a movie scene or TV show. Just find real English with those words. Listen to it 2 or 3 times calmly. Don't try to memorize every single detail. Don't try to understand everything perfectly. Just let your ears get used to it. Let the natural rhythm reach your mind. Let the words become familiar to you. This builds comfort without any pressure. Your brain starts recognizing the word in different voices and different contexts, and this makes memory so much stronger. Now here are the key rules to follow. Rule number 1. Don't memorize long lists. Lists don't work for long-term memory. Your brain forgets lists very quickly. Lists are boring, they have no context, so forget about lists completely now. Rule number 2. Don't try to learn fast. Speed is not your friend in language learning. Slow and steady always wins this race. Fast learning leads to fast forgetting. Slow learning leads to deep remembering. Rule number 3. Don't correct yourself harshly. When you make a mistake while practicing, don't stop and criticize yourself hard. Don't say, "I'm so stupid, I forgot again." Just notice the mistake gently and continue. Be kind to yourself while you learn. Harsh criticism blocks your memory too. It creates fear, and fear blocks learning. Rule number 4, just practice gently, daily. Small steps matter more than big jumps here. Doing a little bit every single day is better than doing a lot once a week on Sunday only. This method is simple, repeatable, and easy. You can do this without any stress at all. You can do this even on busy days. You can do this anywhere you have privacy. And slowly, day by day, patiently, your words will start to stay longer. Your memory will start to get stronger. Your confidence will start to grow naturally. Let's move to repetition practice next now. Now, let's talk about repetition deeply. Repetition is your strongest friend here. It's the most powerful learning tool. But most learners misunderstand repetition. They think repetition means memorizing hard. They think repetition is boring and useless. But that's not what I mean at all.
I'm talking about gentle, natural repetition. I'm talking about hearing things again in a relaxed way, without any pressure. When you hear a word many, many times in different sentences and different contexts, it becomes familiar deep in your mind. It stops feeling strange or foreign. It starts feeling normal and comfortable. You start recognizing it much faster. You feel more comfortable hearing it, and comfort reduces fear very naturally. When something feels familiar to you, you don't feel afraid of it anymore. So here's what I want you to do. Find short phrases or sentences in English that use the words you're learning now. Listen to the same phrases repeatedly, again and again, without any pressure. Don't rush to understand everything perfectly. Don't stress about every single word. Just let your ears absorb the sounds. Let the rhythm become natural to you. Let the melody of English reach you. Your brain learns through exposure first, not through forcing or memorizing hard. Think about how children learn language. They don't study grammar rules at all. They don't memorize vocabulary lists ever. They just hear language around them thousands and thousands of times daily. And slowly, naturally, without any effort, they start understanding and speaking too. You can learn the same way right now. You're never too old for this method. Your brain still has that natural ability. When you hear something many times, your mind starts to relax around it. It stops analyzing every single word. It starts just feeling the language. And that's when real learning happens. That's when memory gets truly stronger. This is not about studying hard at all.
This is about exposing yourself gently. You don't need to speak immediately after. You don't need to respond perfectly fast. Just listen, again and again, calmly. Let the English wash over you gently. Let it sit in your ears comfortably. Let it become part of your daily life. Here's the key mental benefit here. Repetition lowers your anxiety very fast. It makes your brain feel more prepared. It removes the shock of new words. When you've heard something many times, it doesn't surprise you anymore. It doesn't scare you or confuse you. Your brain says, "Oh, I know this sound. I've heard this many times before." And when there's no shock or fear inside, you can recall words much more easily. Your memory works smoothly and naturally. So don't skip this listening step ever. Don't think it's boring or too slow. Don't think, "I should be speaking now." This listening step builds your foundation. This step builds your confidence quietly. This step makes speaking easier much later. You're not wasting time by just listening. You're actually building deep understanding. And remember this very important truth. Understanding always comes before speaking. Always. There's no exception to this. You need to hear words many, many times before your mouth can use them well. Babies listen for a whole year or more before they even say their first word. They're not being slow or stupid then. They're building their foundation deeply, and you need to do the same thing now. So be very patient with yourself today. Trust the process of repetition fully. Let your ears do the hard work first. Your voice will follow naturally very soon. You don't need to remember every word. You don't need to understand everything. You just need to feel more comfortable. And comfort comes through hearing repeatedly. So listen without any pressure at all. Listen while you're cooking your food. Listen while you're traveling to work. Listen while you're walking outside. Listen while you're doing daily tasks. Make English a natural part of your life. Don't make it feel like hard studying. Make it feel like spending time with a friend. Let the words wash over you very gently. Let them sit in your mind so softly. This is how real learning truly happens. This is how confidence starts to grow. This is how fear starts to fade away. Let's move to motivation and encouragement now. I want to talk to you very honestly now. I want to speak to your heart directly. Learning English takes real time, deep time. It's not something that happens overnight. It's not something you can rush or force. Progress is slow, but it is very real. You won't wake up fluent tomorrow morning. You won't suddenly speak perfectly next week, but you will improve little by little. You will grow slowly, steadily, surely. And that's not just enough. It's beautiful.
Every single word you use is a victory. Every sentence you speak is real progress. Every time you try is a brave moment. Even if you forget some words today, even if you make mistakes while speaking, it doesn't erase what you've already learned. Your brain is still growing deep inside. Your English is still getting stronger daily. The progress is happening. You just can't see it. It's like planting a seed in the ground. You water it every day with care, but you don't see anything growing above. For days, for weeks, nothing appears. You might think nothing is happening here, but deep underground, roots are growing. The plant is building its foundation, and one day, suddenly, a small shoot appears, and then it grows faster and faster. Your English learning is exactly like this. You're building roots right now invisibly. You're building foundation deep inside. And one day you'll suddenly notice, wait, I understood that sentence easily. Wait, that word just came out naturally. Wait, I'm actually speaking better now. So stop being so hard on yourself now. Stop expecting perfection so very quickly. Stop comparing your progress to others. Everyone learns at their own natural pace. Someone else's speed doesn't matter at all. Your journey is yours and yours alone, and you're walking that path very bravely. That alone deserves deep kindness and respect. Now, I want you to remember this truth. Mistakes are not your enemy at all, ever. Mistakes are actually proof you're trying. Mistakes show you're being brave enough to use your English in real situations. Mistakes are part of every learner's path. Every single person who speaks English well made thousands of mistakes while learning. Even native speakers make mistakes daily. They use wrong grammar sometimes too. They forget words, they pause, they hesitate. So why should you be perfect always? Why are you expecting yourself to be flawless? Give yourself permission to be fully human. Give yourself permission to stumble and fall. Give yourself permission to sound imperfect. Because every stumble teaches you something new. Every mistake makes you a little bit stronger. Every imperfect sentence is still communication. And communication is the whole point here. The goal is not to speak perfectly always. The goal is to connect with other people. The goal is to share your ideas clearly. The goal is to express yourself freely. And you can do all of that with mistakes. You can communicate even with small errors. People will understand you just fine.
People will appreciate your effort deeply. And confidence doesn't come from perfection ever. Confidence comes from continuing to move forward, even when things feel very hard or unclear. Confidence comes from trying again and again. Confidence comes from being gentle with yourself. So trust yourself a little more today. Trust that your brain is doing its work. Trust that improvement is happening inside you, even when you can't see it clearly yet. Your English is growing every single day. Your memory is building new paths slowly. Your confidence is building deep inside, and you are truly capable of this journey. You are already doing so much better now than you were a few months ago, right? Think back to 6 months ago today. Think about your English level back then. Now compare it to your level right now. Can you see the difference in growth? Can you notice any improvement at all? I'm sure you can if you look honestly. That progress is real and it's all yours. Nobody gave it to you as a gift. You earned it through your daily effort. You built it through your patience and care. So feel proud of yourself right now. Feel proud of every step you've taken. Feel proud of still being here today. Many people give up along the way, but you're still here, still trying. That makes you stronger than you know. So keep going forward with patience now. Keep practicing without any heavy pressure. Keep speaking even when it feels hard. Keep listening even when it feels slow. Keep trusting yourself and your journey because you are improving, truly, deeply, and I believe in you so completely. I believe you will reach your goals. I believe your English will grow strong. I believe you have everything you need. Let's finish with some final words now.
Before we finish today's lesson together, I want to remind you of something important. Stay with lessons like this one calmly. Keep listening to supportive content daily. Keep watching videos that encourage you. Keep learning without any heavy pressure. Trust the process. Trust yourself, too. Learning happens when you feel truly safe, not when you feel stressed or rushed, not when you feel judged or pressured. So give yourself that safety every day. Create a calm space for your learning. Speak to yourself with kind words always. Now, here's what I want you to do. Practice this simple method every single day. Choose just 3 to 5 words daily. Use them in simple sentences out loud. Listen to them in real contexts gently. Repeat without any fear or heavy pressure. And slowly, steadily, day by day, your memory will start to strengthen deeply. Your confidence will start to grow too. Your English will become more natural. If this lesson helped you even a little, if it made you feel lighter inside, if it gave you hope or understanding, then please stay connected to this channel. Subscribe to Soul Talk English right now. Click that subscribe button below this video. Turn on the notification bell too, because we create lessons with real care. Every lesson is designed to support you. Every lesson is created to help you grow. We help you learn without fear or rush. We help you build confidence slowly and safely. We speak to you like a supportive friend, not like a strict teacher or judge. You don't have to do this alone anymore. You don't have to struggle in silence. We're here with you every single step. We understand your fears and your struggles. We know how hard this journey can feel, and we're here to make it easier for you. So come back to this channel often, watch more lessons, learn with us again. Take your time. There's no hurry here. There's no deadline for your learning. There's no race you need to win fast. Just slow, steady, patient progress daily. And remember this deep truth always. English improves with patience and real care. Forgetting words doesn't mean you're failing. It just means your brain needs more use, and you're giving it that use right now. You're already on the right path forward. You're already doing better than before. So keep going forward, one word at a time. Keep speaking, even when it feels hard. Keep listening, even when it feels slow. Keep trusting yourself a little more daily. Keep being gentle with your own heart, because you are truly capable of this. You are learning, and that's always enough. You are growing, and that's beautiful. You are trying, and that's everything. I'll see you in the next lesson very soon. Take care of yourself, be kind always, and keep growing calmly and confidently. You've got this. I promise you do.